Hi, this is Rahim Zulfikar Ali from Excel Basement. In this video, we will learn that how to extract the amount of sales with the criteria of specific dates between, and also how to exclude the weekends and specific holidays from that sales amount. So for this, we will be using the calculate DAX and some logics as well in this video. So let's get started. First of all, let me define that which kind of a data has been imported from the Excel file. So there are two tables. The first one is data, which contains two columns, dates and the sales column. Okay, and the second table contains some specific dates for the holidays. Okay, if we can see that in the data view, so you can see in the data table there are two columns, dates and sales amount, and for holidays one table, it contains two columns again, the specific dates and the status for the holiday. Okay, so there are two tables, and what we want is we want the amount of sales. The first criteria is for the dates between. For example, if you can see here in the data, our data starts from the date of 1st January 2022. Okay, and it goes till 25th of January. So what if that we want the total sales which starts from, let's suppose, 6th of January till 23rd of January. Okay, so we have to define the dates between criterias. We also want to exclude the Saturday and Sunday from these dates, and also these specific holidays which are presented in a separate table. So for doing that, we will be using an explicit measure with a calculate DAX. And how to define that, let's start that. So we will go to the home tab and click on new measure. Okay, so first we will define the name of the measure is total sales, for examples, and after equals to we will use calculate DAX. So calculate, so for first the expression, that what kind of calculation you want. So basically we want the total sales, just like if I refer to the Microsoft Excel, so we have sum ifs function there. In the sum ifs function, we define the column which contains the numbers and then criterias accordingly. So in Microsoft Power BI, we use the calculate DAX, and first we define which kind of expression we want, which kind of output we want. So we want of total sales, which is the sum of data table sales column. And now we will be using the filter argument in the calculate DAX, just like we do in Microsoft Excel for the criterias 1 and criteria. So here in Power BI, we will be using the filter argument. Okay, and now we will define the dates between criteria. So in Microsoft Power BI, we have a DAX called dates between, and first it says the define the dates. So we know that we have the dates column in the data table. And the second argument is starting date. So starting date is for 6th of January 2022. Okay, and the ending date we want is the 23rd of January 2022. Right, and I close the bracket and I will press the enter. So I will drag the total sales here on the canvas, and let's transform into a card. So it gives me 984. Okay, now what I need to do in the second step is to exclude the Saturday and Sunday, which is the weekend here. So as you know that between 6th of January till 23rd of January, we might have some weekends. So how to exclude that? So I will go to the data view and I will create a calculated column here. Okay, so for creating a calculated column, I will click on this new column, which is available on column tools ribbon. So I will click on new column and I will define a DAX here. So I will give a nice name first for this calculated column, which will be weekdays, and we will use a DAX which is called weekday. So date, we know that in the data table we have the dates column, and what kind of a return type we want. So return type 2 basically starts from the first day of the week is Monday and the last is Sunday. If you go with the first return type, which is 1, so the first day of the week is Sunday and the last is Saturday. So here in Pakistan we follow this the return type 2 because our first day of the week starts from Monday and it goes till Sunday. So if we want to exclude the weekends, which is Saturday and Sunday, so logically Saturday will be the 6th day of the week and Sunday will be 7th day of the week, right? So what weekday produces, it produces the number of each of the day that what according to the return type. So it produces the number of each day accordingly, and with a return type of 2. So if it finds Monday, you can see here Monday, which is 3rd January, it produces 1, then Tuesday 2, Wednesday 3, and so on. So what we want is we need to exclude the weekdays which are 6 and 7. So technically we want to sum all the weekdays which are less than 6, right? So how to again modify that explicit measure? So I will go to that measure, and here I will write that in the data table we have the weekdays column should be less than 6. So this means we are excluding the Saturday and Sunday, and when I press enter key, so now you can see that the balance has been reduced because the balances of sales amount from the Saturday and Sunday has been excluded. Now the last part is that if we have some holidays during the weekdays, like if a holiday comes on Wednesday or Monday or Tuesday, so how to exclude those specific holidays? So for that we have already one table for the holidays which has dates and holidays already here. Okay, so as we can see here that on 14th of January, which is Friday, it's a holiday, and also on Thursday, January 20th, so we is not equals to holiday. So technically it will exclude the holiday status from that particular dates between criteria. I will press the enter key. So we have defined that in the holidays 1 table we have a column of holidays which should not be equals to holiday. Okay, when I press enter, the balance has not been reduced. Why is it so? So there is another technical reason. I will go to the model view, and because there is no relationship between these two tables, so I have to also create a relationship as well. So I will drag this dates from the data table to holidays 1 table, identifying the common column, and the relationship is 1 to many. So once the relationship has been created, now you can see that the balance is 561, which is the total sales of dates between from 6th of January till 23rd of January, which excludes the weekends and some specific holidays as well. And if you want to check this in Microsoft Excel, so I have created a simple logic. This 984 is the sum of from 6th of Jan till 23rd of Jan. Then I have subtracted all the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and lastly the specific holidays. Okay, so it gives me 561 in Excel, which I have done manually, but in Power BI, and I will press the enter key. Right, so I hope you understood this video, how to get the total sales based on some specific criteria in Power BI. Thank you.